And it would be nice to actually display the correct game for the people at home. No, no. That one. Okay. So, this is the PC port of the GameCube remake of Resident Evil. One of my absolute all-time favorite... What is this? That's fine. One of my absolute all-time favorite games is Resident Evil 2, specifically. It was the first one I played, and I don't think that's the whole reason, but, like, I don't know. It is just, like... The original has some wrinkles to it. I played on stream before a while ago, before I was, like, properly saving the recordings for later. It's okay. It's fine. It's good, even. But, like, I don't know, it's a little weirdly paced. Resident Evil 2, like, really just, like, expanded out the scope of things and had characters who had personality and was just outstanding. And it's never quite gotten to that height again. But the GameCube remake of the original game, this is a port of, comes probably the closest to anything to, like... I am not sure what alternate means. I probably want original. Well, hang on. Switch those on. Yes, okay. So we start off with this interesting little difficulty selection. One of these is new. I'm not sure which. Let's go with medium. But yeah. So this is like kind of the gold standard of how to remake a game. It is enough things have been changed. I feel like a fresh, different experience. Like, puzzles are all different solutions. There's mechanics that only exist in this game that kind of make it harder. The plot is tweaked a bit as a fun little surprise. It's like, if you're familiar with the original game, it's like, oh, okay, whoa, you're throwing me all kinds of curveballs. I love that. If you're not, it's still pretty good. And then you can go back and play the original. It's like, oh, well, now you're throwing all kinds of curveballs. So that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Someone tell me who to play as tonight, and I will continue rambling. We have Chris, the big lump of meat who has to solve all his problems by himself and has a very small inventory. We have Jill, who people seem to like better, does have better dress sense, has friends to help solve problems. Oh, and this has alternate options unlocked. But, like, classic RE1 Jill is a look, so I'm not even going to ask you on that one. Anyway. I think we all probably know a lot about this game. I'll still have the interplay out.
Around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict.
I do, for the record, like prefer the original intro with its live-action cheese.
Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
But, like, there's a lot of parts in this game where they're trying to, as close as possible, keep that original script but actually be serious, and it's interesting to watch that struggle happen.
And it turned into a nightmare.
Also, a lot of people will tell you that, like, they just pretend that Resident Evil 1 had bad voice acting to cover how bad it is, but, like, no. No, Shinji Mikami cited Alien Dead as the inspiration for the dialogue in that game. Go watch it and you'll see what he's talking about. Or don't go watch it, because it is kind of terrible. Anyway. Everything's fine out here. That was originally like that one roar that you got on the Warcraft 2 Dragons and something in Doom and like 5,000 other things. I'm disappointed to have that missing. So I do appreciate this making the dogs gorier, which is a weird thing to say, I realize, but like they look a little bit too much like actual, normal, alive, non-monstrous dogs in the original, which is like a problem I have with games in general. So making it very clear that no, these are in fact monstery zombie dogs. Like, I will take that.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no. You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
So I swear Wesker has like as many voice actors as appearances.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
So I love how tired Jill looks. Like,
A dining.
so now that we're in the game proper, and it was kind of mind blowing at the time how good this looked, just in general and also on the GameCube, which should not be possible, capable of graphics as good as this game has. Also, wait, did this PC port add Go Physics to Jill's chest? Sure did. Anyway, as I was starting to say, I guess. Also, I should... Okay. What are my controls here? It's like, I played this game to death, but never on this controller. Let's examine. Let's reload. Okay, so base... Oh. So I'm slightly off, but okay. What's alternate, just out of curiosity? Wait, what's confirm? Oh, I guess that is okay. Weird that doesn't like specify. Um, what was I starting to say? Oh yeah. So I am a big fan of the Resident Evil series in general. I have played most of them to death.
I think you'd better take a look at
This
this.
one
What is it?
I have not played since it was originally released on the GameCube, but I played it a lot at the time.
Jill, let's see if
And
you can
honestly, it
find
looks
any
better on the
evidence.
GameCube than here,
Let me examine
in ways.
this.
Either that or just like
It's not
the
Chris's.
resolution of the TV helped it. But yeah, like phenomenally detailed character models and backgrounds and like lighting effects. Like really pay attention to light and shadow and like mirror reflections in this. Um, yeah, Resident Evil is one of those games where you can do the thing. And I love me the thing. I just spin a 3D object on my inventory. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I can. Don't like the bumpers for stuff in general. But yeah, so I haven't really played this since it was like new. It has been more recent that I've played the original version, so I'm probably gonna get like mixed up there. But like, I probably played this game more than any other game in the series. If only because, like, aside from doing all the optional challenge stuff of, like, beating it with invisible enemies and no lock-on and no linked item boxes and all that at the same time, that run speed feels slow. It's weird. It seems to be running slow in general. But yeah, like back in the day, there's a little game called The Sims, where you make a little house for your little computer people, and then just kind of watch them scream at each other, which is all well and good. And when the original Sims came out, I realized, well, you know, I suck at designing houses. I got a lot of horror games, though. What if I just, like, recreate the big mansions that a lot of these are in? And I built my, like, little recreation of the Resident Evil map in The Sims. And then later The Sims 2 came out, and oh hey, I can put in more floors of a house. And oh hey, here's Resident Evil Remake with more floors of a house. So I decided to recreate this. But the thing is, you can't work on a lot in The Sims 2 unless you're living in the house at the time. So what I had to do was I was playing Sims 2, and I was playing this simultaneously, making sure that the whole Stars team got their cop money and brought home this giant lot, and I just, like, painstakingly recreated the entire thing. Just, like, matching the wallpaper, matching the carpets, just, like, going through room to room. So, it's kind of a second home to me. But also, like, why is this running, like, I swear half speed?
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
So I'm not sure if that's,
Hell
like,
is this thing?
the toughest zombie in existence, or Barry is just really bad at shooting things, because he, like, uses the Magnum, which should get, like, a one-hit headshot on a zombie. But, like, yeah, what is, why is this moving so slowly? Is it a settings issue? Let me... That's fine. That's the only option I have there, huh? What if I change that? Hang on, let me just satisfy my curiosity about this. That didn't do it, but it's also the proper aspect ratio for this game, so yeah. I swear, it's just this game's like half speed.
Wesker!
But yeah, so I spent forever just like going through room to room, just like taking in every detail, doing best to recreate them. Also, I guess I can do this now. There's a thing in the original version of Resident Evil. Like, oh, look at that reflection on the floor, by the way. That's just nice. Yeah, the original version of Resident Evil, where if you open this door, you get this little jump scare of one of the dogs comes running up to try to stick a head through. Oh, okay, I can't do it very around. That's fair. Anyway, like again, it's like running smooth, but it's running slow. Weird. Especially like this is a GameCube game. Like,
Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic.
yeah, how
We
that
could
big.
easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Because why would you make better use of it, Barry?
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens,
How dare
let's
you?
meet up in this
How
hall.
dare you?
Got it?
Okay.
Was that cut in the GameCube version too? I could have sworn that was actually still in there. Anyway, Jill is the master of unlocking. It just has to be said. But yeah, if I open this door, I get this little jump scare of one of the dogs just like sticking a head through, and then I close the door. But not in this version. In this version, there's just now a dog in the main hall here. In like what? I know I just keep saying it, but like it's weird that it's running this slow. This is my slow motion playthrough of Resident Evil. But yeah, I love that because like anybody who played the original game knows. Oh yeah, there's that cute little jump scare thing. Let me go trigger that real quick, and it's like, oh damn, not actually like dealing with the dog. So I wonder if it's just because I'm streaming and running a bunch of other stuff in the background that this is like kind of Chugsville here. Can I not get there yet? Okay, yeah. So this is one of the new changes to this version. There are these little tiny knives, and rarely also... Wait, is it always grenades, or is it grenades for Chris and then like tasers for Jill or something? And what those do is, you know, you go into your inventory. They got their own little count there. Yeah. Jill gets a taser, I was right. And now if a zombie grabs me, instead of just taking a hit, I will jab this little knife inside of their head and get away. The taser, I believe I can just like full on drop the zombie with it, but they are, you know, like one-use items, and also you have no choice in it, but like I don't know why I wouldn't want to do it. But they're a really interesting mechanical addition, I think. Because I think they might replace some grenades with them in the overall count of things. to see it. It does some minor damage, so the zombie is down. But yeah, it's an interesting addition because, like, normally in Resident Evil, which is not normally underwater like this, holy cow, there is a tactical decision of, like, do I want to spend the ammo on this, or do I want to just take the hit and, you know, use a healing item? It is, I guess, technically less strategic when you have these in there, because, like, here are some hits I can take that won't involve taking damage at will. Don't mind if I do. So here's the layout of things, at least of the first floor. Yeah, it's an interesting little just tweak to add those in. What I really like is with Chris, one of the options is a grenade instead of the knife, which has the interesting side effect that, like, well, the zombie can't bite you because there's thing stuff in its mouth. And then also you can step away, and if you want to, like, spare the bullet, you can shoot the grenade out of the mouth, and then, okay, goodbye zombie head, which is significant because of the other major, like, tactical decision change that this game made. Which I was actually thinking about playing far enough to get to, but, like, this is probably not. So just to spoil it, it's a fun sound. Partway through this game, I want to say a little bit before where you would... Oh, right, I still got a dog in here. A little bit before where you would first get the big hunter reveal scene. I should probably do something about this dog. This is kind of a high-traffic area. Controls for a second. It's so weird having the whole game run this slow. Okay. What was I starting to say there? Oh, right. So you get to, like, most of the way done with the mansion before going into the fun little backyard area. And they introduced this concept called Crimson Heads, where you take a zombie, you, was there another door? No, there's not. Okay. You take your standard issue zombie, and you kill them like you normally would, and then some time passes, and then that zombie gets back up. It is now, like, scrawnier and faster and has, like, sharper claws, and it's kind of like you know, like a quarter of the way to becoming a Licker from Resident Evil 2, which was the official lore behind those in 2. It's also, like, a big problem for you now, where there was no problem before. Hello. You can hang out down there. That's fine. Don't actually need to go to that door at the moment. Or are you back here? Here's a guy who's being chewed on. Okay, I gotta find a VCR for that. I mean, we saw a circuit torn out. Let's train of thought again. Oh yeah, the Crimson Heads. So, and the lighting, like I swear. So yeah, there's a choice. Like, okay, do I leave this zombie alone because I can dodge them pretty easily, or do I shoot it to drop it? But then, oh, if I shoot it to drop it, then will I have a problem later on? When, also notice the mirror that has a reflection, unlike other games we haven't played tonight. Yeah, well, when I shoot it to drop it, will it be out of commission from then on, or will I have to worry about getting back up later? And somewhere, I think around here. Or no, it's the east side staircase I'm thinking of. Never mind. But there is a canister of gas that you can get as an item, which is taking up yet another precious inventory slots, and also there's like a finite amount of gasoline, but you can like fill a flask with it, and I think you have to have the lighter, which makes it more of a pain as Jill. You can use that to burn a corpse and take it out of commission, so you don't have to worry about getting up later in the game. However, if you get a headshot, that will also keep him down forever. So it's like it's an interesting little bit of extra mechanical complexity to things. But another thing, you'll notice there's like a lot of mirrors in this game. And look at that shadow just dancing because of the flame there. One of the optional challenge things is this thing called Invisible Enemies mode, where all the zombies are invisible, but their reflections are still there. And you'll notice in this mirror behind me, there's a zombie right there. Are you down for the count for that? No. So, time to see this in slow motion. Like you do. No, no headstones. Actually, very gone. So, like, I didn't notice it my first several times through the game, but yeah, there are mirrors everywhere, and when you're in that invisible enemies mode, like, that is how you live. Is you just get really used to like looking for any reflective surface, whether it's a mirror or a puddle or what, and so you can see any zombies sneak up on you in it. And you know, once you know that, very good little model. All semi-transparent and whatnot. Once you know that, you know to look in mirrors like this. Like, okay, let me check my corner with that. Oh. What did I just hit? Almost missed that ammo there. But yes, it's a really cool little detail. And then, like, it gives you real appreciation for just how many reflective surfaces they actually put in this game. With their fancy lighting. On, again, originally, the GameCube, which, like, you wouldn't think could handle a game this pretty. So here's an example of a zombie that there's, like, absolutely no reason to mess with. Because this is the big loop. You're faster than a zombie. You can just kind of go in circles. It's fine. Well, okay, that makes it less fine. Come with me. We're going to go for a walk. But another thing with this is, like, this was very much not true in the original PlayStation games. But in this version, there are no like generic models. Every zombie is like individually, painstakingly, just handcrafted as its own character. It's not even reskinning. Like they have different skeletons. Like I think they have different walking animations. They just like really gave you some handcrafted artisanal zombies, which I really appreciate. Anyway, everybody knows this puzzle. Like the thing with the slowdown is it's throwing off my muscle memory, and like on the original hardware, I probably legitimately could play this game blindfolded. Like I did the Invisible Enemies challenge, which is basically the same thing. But on here, it's like, ooh, this is like, I know how long it takes to walk to this door. Rank inventory. Now, if I recall, does the map, in fact, oh, no, it doesn't. Never mind. I think it's when you get the key, it will like point out doors that you've seen that key will unlock, which is kind of a nice little feature. Still, just like wonderful looking game. And normally, again, it runs significantly faster than this. It's the weirdest thing. And like, yeah, the art on the walls, like the number of like non-fixed light sources in this game, for that matter, like those candle flames will move. It will alter the shadows slightly accordingly. But yeah, that's the basic tour, except for that door and that door. This. Let me just tab away for a second and see, is there something else running that could perhaps be the culprit? Not really. Weird. Well, there is Chrome. Will that help things if I close that down? No, we're still in slow motion land. This interesting door is kind of carved out of the mural. So this little like back courtyard / graveyard, I believe, is not a thing in the original. It's kind of a new little area they added. There's a few of those, in fact. And is this, in fact, something that's introduced? Okay, yeah. So yeah, we got this whole, you know, collect the things, put them on the things bit is not originally in the game, and will dramatically. Let's see. Once again, I love being able to look at the front of a book and flip it over, and oh, look at that. There was a key, and also now I have the key, I can also read the file. The can't speak, smell, or see. It's not quite how the monkey thing goes. But, yeah, gotta collect all those, and then it will drop this coffin down. This coffin has the first one of those crimson. Look at those shadows! Look at those shadows on my character model. Look at that. That is not easy to do in a game this old. Or today. Like, there are games coming out this year which just don't give your character a reflection because they don't want to deal with it. But gorgeous, gorgeous GameCube Resident Evil. Like, yeah, we're going there. This is, of course, locked on the other side, but that connects to the little, like, crow gallery. Also, I keep hitting start because like that's what this button should be. But yeah, on top of having to flip over the book to find this key, I gotta flip over the key to see what key it is. It is in fact the sword key. Why did I pick up that ink ribbon? I'm not gonna use that ink ribbon. And in fact, now that I have the sword key, will the map make a liar out of me? It will. Okay. Resident Evil 2, it goes, oh yeah, you can open these now. I didn't recall that. That door is really, like, well-lit in there, too. I did not recall that because, let's see, this is helmet. I believe this one has a sword. I should really know these things. I do, but like it's been some time. And I've been playing the PlayStation 1, which changes around. Well, this changes it around, I should say. Where was I besides just gushing over videos? Oh, right, I shouldn't have picked up that set of ink ribbons. I'm not going to actually use those. And I say that, and I know when I was last playing on stream the original Resident Evil, I got myself in trouble because I forgot how many ink ribbons there are in that original version of the game. It is a bit of a higher number in this one. And so I caught myself out with, like, no ink ribbons while going into the one place where, like, a one-hit death can happen pretty easily. And now, normally, a dog just bursts through that window. But I believe I may have been given at least temporary reprieve because we already had our bursty dog to deal with. Or it just takes longer, one of those. Is this the right angle for this? Yeah, there's the little, like... What do you call that? It's not quite a column because it's part of the wall. Don't you hate when you like drop your ammo and you kick it and it goes into the cabinet like that? Also, again, reflective floor. And the texturing on these doors is so nice. That camera angle is great. You can really see those like baggy eyes like I was talking about before. You can really see the PC version adding those jiggle physics that I don't particularly care for. So this door, I believe, is not a thing in the original. We got this little garden area here, and yeah, I'm going to leave these here for now, but like, got a giant pile of herbs back here, because I use my lockpick. We got a dog, which I don't think can reach me. And we got some fertilizer, which is used for a Jill exclusive puzzle. And you know what? I'll use one of these. I'll grab the chemical to use on plants. Just so I have to come back for it here later. Oh, I can't combine them from here. Okay. And here's some kerosene that I could use to do some zombie birding. I don't think these dogs can reach me because there's a fence in the way, but they're out there. I have to drop some stuff off soon. I shouldn't really be coming here because I have full inventory, but this is a nice bathroom. Like, look at this sink. Look at this. We got the tub and then also a separate little toilet nook. And we got like the fancy filigree on the toilet seat. And like extra wide hole, looks like. Anyway, then we got some water in this bathtub. It's always a weird thing. People in horror games with their tubs, they forget to drain. And like the pre-rendered cutscenes, I think actually look worse than the in-game stuff. Sorry there, buddy. Well, I mean, fine service. So there seems to be a dark little story here. With the tub full of water and the presence of Dagger. Just throwing that out there. Which Dagger, by the way, is on my character model there. Just put that little detail out. Like, I really do love just the look of this mansion. Like, if I got like eccentric amounts of money, I'd be a little tempted to just want to live in a recreation of this. I have too much stuff on me. I will be coming back here very shortly. This is another. Did they keep that line? They better kept that line. And just make sure I have my bearings straight. Yeah, okay. But yeah, like nice, tasteful furniture, lots of cool lamps, nice wallpaper. Well, it's a little peely in here, but you know, mostly nice wallpaper. Hello. Would you like a knife? There you go. And you know, you're in an inconvenient place, so would you like some of these too? Oh, okay. It's just touching the right joystick at all. Hey. I already gave you one. You're just being greedy now. Okay, there's the blood pooling. Do I have room for this? Because I can drop it off right here. Nope. Okay. Again, just being fancy with light sources because we can. Okay, so never should have grabbed you. You get kind of plenty of ink ribbons in this version of the game, especially because I'm not playing on hard mode, which I normally would be, where you just get like 2 per stack. But yeah, there's kind of like an ink ribbon per typewriter, really. And there aren't a lot of places where you have to double back, but I did screw it up in the previous one. Yeah, so here's this mechanic. And I can fill this up with kerosene here. Do I also need a lighter as gel? That's the question. I do. Okay. So I can't do anything about that for now. But yeah, you take that and the lighter, which makes having the lighter instead of the lockpick not as bad for Chris in this version. Also, you will notice that I have 8 inventory slots. In the original version of the game, Gel has 6, Chris has 4. Which is a bit rough, if I recall. Or is it 6 and 8 there still? I remember having 6. I think it's Jill when I was playing it recently, and I know she has more. Unless I'm just like getting confused from playing too many versions of this game, which is possible. Anyway, okay, now I've got the space for a very important item. That's the thing. Like, this door can only be used so many times in this direction, apparently. Oh, wait. I took a wrong turn. Silly me. I'll have to swing back around somehow. Getting too distracted with what I'm going to do next. Okay, this room right in front of me. Yeah, here we go. This really just opulent little room here. Serves no purpose at all. There's nothing in it or any real reason for it to exist. This room, on the other hand, has another ink ribbon I'm not going to pick up, especially because I'm not really planning to save. Like, I put my time in with this. This is running slow. If I want to play this for real, I'm playing it on the GameCube. So yeah, got this little shotgun off this handy little shotgun rack. I could put it back there for some reason if I were inclined. There's an ink ribbon that I do not care about. There's a nice couch. And just you got this nice couch sitting in front of this little table with a tea set and a knife. It's a lot. I don't think there's anything else in here of note. Yeah, nothing interesting. This fireplace, I think, is something if I had a lighter, but I don't. Yeah, I can just leave it down. I don't know. Need door open.
What did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill, you in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
That's not the line, Barry.
Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
She was almost a Jill sandwich, is what you meant to
Thanks, Barry.
say.
I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
So, there are 3 reasons to do that. One of them is normally, there's a really funny line there that they kind of tweaked here, and that's a shame. I do get to keep this shotgun, which is pretty nice to have. I don't think I'm using it just yet, because, like, there's nothing really scary to deal with yet, but, like, as soon as there's hunters around, I'm going to be very happy to have a shotgun. And it's not bad to have it this early, honestly, if I just get lazy. The third reason is, and I don't remember how true this is in the original release, but there are variations on endings in this game. There is just, like, the actual condition of, did I get out of there with my character? There is, did I get the other character that I can play out of a prison cell, which I think is technically optional. You can just leave them there at the end of the game. And then there is one other character you can get out under the right conditions. For Jill, that character is Barry here. And ultimately, it comes down to a point in the game where there is this secret little check for, like, does Jill trust Barry? And there are a few scenes like this one where Barry will, like, save your life, which make you trust him more. And if you don't do those, Jill does not trust Barry. He does not get to have the happy ending. That's just neat. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, that door is no longer a door. That is a new door, I believe, in this version of the game. Here's some egghead scientist who I could probably slip by. Yeah, just gotta give them all a juke. It's important to, like, work out which zombies do I have to care about. when you have that much of a wide area to dodge around in, you can just do that every time. Save yourself the bullets, save them becoming a Crimson Head. It's just, you know, just better all around. It's a fancy way of saying that, yeah, I need that coffin open to get through here. Did you, like, let my arm go? Thank you? It felt like it takes forever with this slowdown. And yeah, I don't think there's any actual reason to be back here. I'm just not gonna play the whole game. I want to point out a couple things that were changed. Anyway, I have juked past that zombie, so you still be right here. And I guess I am just yeah, heading back that way. Hello again, good sir. Have a pleasant evening. But yeah, in this version, this door in particular can only be opened from this side X number of times, and then the handle will break, and you have to like go around the long way, which is the thing. Do I have stuff to drop? Oh, I do have stuff to drop off. Also, oh. Okay, here's a little incinerate corpses thing. Ooh, I like that save music. So we don't need the shotgun for now. I might need that. And I'll live on the edge. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep playing this for. If I die, I'll definitely stop then. Oh, and in the original, staircases were like a transition. You could not just like be on stairs like I am right here. So let's see, here we have the second floor, which I believe I have no map for. Oh, no, I do have a map for it. Kind of, partially. Nice to highlight which doors are locked before I get to them. Hello. I believe the original version would say "an armor." Some nice herbs here to mix together. Fire inclined. Another fireplace if I had matches, lighter. Again, they did a job of making that. You know, I think I will do some herb mixing, and like, it's been pointed out before, but when you do this, we got some green powder here, and we got this this piece of paper, all you know, in this shape that we have it poured out on. What is the method for ingesting green herbs? do you in fact smoke them? Because I feel like maybe you do. thing, or is that just a thing? Oh, I remember this. Like, yeah, you want the map for the second floor. There it is. On the wall there. You just need to get some blank paper and put it up there, and then use, light the fireplace, and, ta-da. Free map. I, however, don't have these things. So that is it for this whole section of the floor, in fact. There's a door over on the west side I can get. And I'm sure this one I just forgot to unlock. Still a zombie in front of me. Still don't care. Normally, I would not have doubled back through here to put stuff away because I wouldn't be holding that ink ribbon. And wouldn't be tempting fate with this doorknob. There's like one thing about... This is true of the original game too, but it's also like especially true of this one, is like... routing in Resident Evil 1 and 2, specifically, is a really interesting thing. Because, like, things do kind of loop back around on each other a bit, but, like, you have some say in how I'm going to get from point A to point B. Like, in the original version of this, in particular, there is this hallway that I came down to get into this whole wing, which, you know, in its original form, has a bunch of dogs bursting through the windows as soon as you enter it. And maybe you run past them, because dogs are a little annoying to deal with in that tight of a space. And you want to avoid that area for the rest of the game. I think that's just a good window. Like, skin texture, like, really... Not even for the time. Like, Jill looks great. Like, not waxy, not like a porcelain doll, not weirdly sweaty. Just no, they got some good skin in this game. But yeah, so you might want to avoid this hallway because it's going to be full of dogs. You don't want to like come through here and kill these dogs. Yeah, they make you wait until you're all the way back in this one. Normally I can dodge dogs all day long in Resident Evil, but normally I don't have this weird slowdown thing, which is legitimately throwing me off timing-wise. Okay, see, here's my trick. I happen to know from my extensive experience that when you are at caution, you are actually slightly faster than when you're not at caution. So, oh, I'm in danger. Never mind. I was gonna make use of a little speed tech to make this more bearable, but never mind. Just hard to say. Oh yeah, the routing thing.
Barry,
Oh,
Also, hi
Jill.
Barry.
Got any good news?
other than I'm still alive in this madhouse, no.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
I ever kill that dog?
All right,
I think I
then,
did.
let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours. Hopefully you won't have to use it.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
I see. Thanks. I'll take it.
So yeah, we do change some of the
Ciao.
classic Barry lines, but he's still Barry. Anyway, so yeah, routing. Like, that is a hallway where, especially in the original version, you might want to avoid ever having to use it. Or you might prefer that, because the alternate route is, you go through this hall once you have that key, or you go up and around to the second floor and through all that, and then down that staircase. And in both versions of the original Resident Evil here, ammo is like an actual finite resource. You can't just like kill everything. So it's like, what areas I want to clear out and make a path for myself. And there isn't necessarily a right answer to that. It's a bit personal preference based. There's some paths that are faster. There's some paths that are easier if you are good at dodging zombies. But otherwise, it's gonna have to be taken care of. And it's an interesting strategic thing. And then Resident Evil 2 is really interesting there, because there's this whole bit where, like, at one point, you get some ability to close one of two sets of, like, security door shutters over windows and make one hallway safe from having zombies burst into it for a while. And other little choices like that. Or just, the whole thing of, like, here's a couple of items. There's a extra big, like, big pockets thing that you can equip to get 2 more item slots. There's a big, huge gun that you can equip to, have a big, huge gun. And you're only allowed to pick those up as one of the 2 characters. The other one will just not find it there. Broken mirror. Really gonna be fun coming here with the armor key. Okay, sorry, broken picture frame. Okay, yeah, so this I take and then I put it over that one fireplace. I don't know why I took it because I'm not doing this. If I recall, and then light the fire and it'll like etch into it the map. It is kind of a neat thing. I love how scuzzy this one corner seems to look. Like this is just a bad carpet choice. Okay. Oh, that would make sense. Yeah. Okay, the resolution is higher on the PC version and can't be changed apparently, and therefore there is slowdown unless I guess it might be okay if I was running at a lower resolution overall. I don't remember this being a thing. I might just skip this normally. Maybe. Weird way of putting that. Various peoples of the earth. Yeah, red plus green equals full heal. I took basic high school science things. Oh, now I got the lighter. And now I got a full inventory. Why am I still carrying that around? So I'll have to come back here for the lighter. Hello. You just chill. I'll be back for later in a second. Not gonna need you. Don't remember what she's going to need first with this particular route. Also don't remember if there's like something mandatory that I do this map thing with. Probably is. I feel like it should be. Anyway, this is going to be open now because I opened up on that side, right? Oh no, it's going to be a jerk. Okay. Was that just locked on the one side? Excuse me, sir. I just need to sneak by you real quick. Okay, you can have one. Yeah, okay. I'm also getting thrown off because I'm playing this in a more touristy mode. I was speedrunning this game for a while, so I would not pick anything up if I did not need it. I was like lowballing ammo and all that. Okay, now I got the lighter. And got a few places to use that. Including down the other end of this hall. Yeah, love this game. Love this remake of this game in particular. Would recommend, if at all possible, though, playing it on the GameCube or anything but this particular PC release. Because the slowdown is real. I think it did fix it a little bit when I changed the resolution to the proper 4:3, but I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, so anywhere where we have a fireplace like this, here in particular, I can pop that on there. Burn that up. I guess I could have taken out that one zombie on the floor. Oh, was that it? Couldn't I? Okay, so there's the map. That's a neat little clever puzzle, I think, honestly. And was there another point to doing that? It doesn't like unlock this door, right? It's just... Are you going to carry 2 items in here to get a map? Well, I guess let's look at it while we have it. There you go. Not a lot I haven't seen on here, honestly. We do have the stairs going up to the attic, which is, I believe, kind of new to this version. The elevator going down to the basement. A couple doors that I can't get into with the keys that I currently have. Okay, so partially because I don't want to deal with that doorknob breaking on me. And partially because, you know, why not? Let's do a little dance with this guy. I could have pulled that off if it was moving at regular speed. Anyway. But yeah, normally I wouldn't bother with any of this. I would just rush on past. And I believe normally in the original release, I prefer the ground floor route between the west and east sides of the mansion. I do in this one too, honestly, but you know. So let's see, these are still going to be locked, except for... Okay. So again, I'm not sure how long I keep this up. If I happen to just, like, stupidly get myself killed, I'm definitely done. If not, I was, again, planning to show off Crimson Heads, because they're like... Hello. Really slow, wow. Oh, I never got that stuff down there. Right. This is a speed thing. It's throwing off my whole game. I guess this isn't really a time to do this anyway, but... yeah, I was going to say, I was going to play up to the Crimson Head reveal, which I don't know that I have the energy for. I did show off the horrible alterations to Barry's lines. Might as well grab this off the floor, just because it's a good place to leave it lying around. But it does also fill up my inventory, so it's a thing. Yeah, in the normal version of the game, too, like, you get the emblem there, and you just, like, bring it over to the clock, like, right here, don't you? They changed this puzzle. Yeah. Not what that's for. Was there anything on this side that this key opened while I'm here? I think there might have been. I'd like to get this key out of my inventory. Well, you know what? I am conserving absurd amounts of ammo today. You're... Okay, you are actually down. Yes. The standby for that is there a pool of blood forming under them or not? If not, they are definitely faking it. Okay, that's armor, okay. So, should I have any reason to come down here at all? Because I cannot access this elevator. Nope. Okay. This is also going to be locked, I believe. Oh, no, okay, I can switch key on this one. Okay. Yeah, and part of it is, like... There are multiple ways to get to places. There are places there's no real reason to go to. It's a pretty gross kitchen. Tiny fridge. Yum. So once again, we no longer have. As I said, I've played every version of Resident Evil a lot. So, is there in fact any reason to come down here at all? No, that explains why I do not have the memory doing so. Okay. Oh, what's this? Jill, absolutely shocked and horrified that a zombie managed to open a door. Which is a reasonable reaction, because they normally can't do that. But also, like, it's a zombie. So you just have fun on this side of the table. And I'll see you later. Come to think of it, like, bugs with FPS specifically have kind of been a thing in every, like, PC released Resident Evil, haven't they? Because, like, famously, was it, the remake of 2, where, like, the damage from the knife is, like, calculated per frame? So if you manage to, like, tank your... or per second or something like that, or if you either tank or improve your frame rate enough, it does, like, 10 times more damage than it normally would? Something like that. Very loud birds up there. And cute. Yeah, I said that. You're cute. Cute, I think, like, nailed there. Or at least for the time being. Probably not nailed, but, like, restrained to that bar in some fashion. Or those might just be chilling out, I don't know. So did I just not go up here before? Nothing at all suspicious about that. Nothing at all suspicious about any of this. Just a key on a thing. I'm gonna maybe leave that key for later. Oh, well. I guess I need that key. Oh. Right. Well, now I feel silly. Sorry, obvious death trap. I'm gonna have to visit you later. Or not at all. Okay, so the other option here is this hallway, right? You pick up one ink ribbon and it throws off your whole rhythm. Let's see, from here, was there anything of note? Not really. Do actually need that key, don't I? Yeah. Yes, I do. Oh wait, hang on. Was this some kind of thing that I forgot about from never bothering with it? Where, according to my map here, there's this little balcony out here. I was on the first floor. I don't remember this whistle being a thing. It says to me that there is... So that's... Okay, yeah, through there. Right. Never mind. I don't have the key to that, right? Oh, you have the key. Okay. Okay, there we go. These doors are so good looking. So I believe this is where I use this. And I get totally thrown off by this timing. And oh, I have well, I'm gonna eat my dogs. What's gonna happen? Unless what a weird little feature. You just use them here, herbs. Also, thank you, game, for having the class to not make that like a realistic hurt dog sound like so many games do. I don't know why that's a thing. Okay. Now I have the fancy dog collar, so I can just equip that. It's a little unusual. Oh. Anything else back here? It has this gorgeous view. Like, I would live in this mansion. Like, it's really nice. And that, of course, just connects back around to there. Which, you know, is handy, but I don't need to go there. I need to go... No, I can go this way. Yeah, it's fine. Yes, I will dish the dog whistle. Okay, got rid of that key, got rid of that whistle. So left this key. Yeah, zombies are very innately harmless. And I keep like going the wrong way here because on a New Game Plus, which this game has as a thing, part of the whole bit of there being like a bunch of extra modes that mess with stuff. This zombie, if I recall, is not here. And instead, there's a zombie who's normally on the other balcony who is here and is faster than usual. And so you juke him differently. And that zombie is very special because he's strapped with explosives, and if you kill him, you get this like special cinematic ending of the whole mansion exploding. And that's just like a fun thing they throw in for all your future playthroughs. And most likely, you will die to it once, laugh your head off, and then know not to do that again. It took a while to get up. But yeah, like, learning to dodge around various enemies in Resident Evil, which this speed, again, makes it really hard. Very important skill. You save so much ammo, and like, the first two games, you kind of need to do that now and then. Okay, and two, you don't if you are, like, really good with the shotgun, but, like... Oh no, gonna get killed with a death trap, which is a little tempting. It's a good trap. I mean, look at that whirly death doohickey there. That's good times. But if only I had some kind of fake key to just pop in there. Just getting away. I should. Okay. I've been playing this for like an hour and a half. How dare I not have one? Besides the speed slowdown thing being that big of a deal. I think that was my time back in the day. It was like well under an hour 30. Also, hey, I've got a second key finally, so I can open some of these doors that really have it coming. Okay, so here's a Crimson Head, actually. Speedier, slashier, generally more of a threat. Just showing off how much damage that did in a safer room. I was like on the low end of green, right? And now I am... Okay, just caution. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, zombies that you leave unattended long enough, that's what happens. I think there's one more altered puzzle over here worth showing off, perhaps. Oh, well, that's interesting. That is leading out to what, that balcony? Yeah. So one of the ways this game will mess with you is like sometimes if you give them enough time to work at it. Is there something in this particular area? It is weird. Oh, right, 'cause I don't have to that balcony right away. Open the door. Did you see that other zombie? Your friend opened the door. I know, I'm shocked too. I know. Anyway. Lucky. Oh, you couldn't see the guy open the door? It's really incredible. Is this just looping back to where I've been? It is, yes. I actually want to go down these stairs so that you are kind of in the way of, good sir. That one's worth burning. Yeah, it's not just those that you kill yourself. It's also like there are some corpses that have been here for a while when you got here. In fact, since I'm playing with the luxury of linked item boxes, I can actually do this. Let me demonstrate this mechanic. Nice roaring bonfire. So that particular zombie will not get up with a Crimson Head. And that particular zombie is by a fairly convenient item box room. I have played runs where I route around this entirely, except of course when you need to come to this shelf for serum, as it is called. Look at that nice little desk. Look at that nice little lamp. Look at that lack of an increment for that one. So I get just like nice little storytelling bits here. You got a big shelf full of medicine, and then you got this chair right next to this bed. Anyway. How dare the first aid spray even enter my inventory for a moment? This is a thing in the first 3 Resident Evils where if you use a first aid spray, it drops your rank by a letter, and your rank is otherwise based on how many times you save. Any more than 2 is bad, and then your time. If you get like the like A rank or S rank, then you unlock stuff for future playthroughs. So you kind of train yourself out of ever touching a first aid spray. And if you're really good, you train yourself out of touching an ink ribbon. It goes to my taser there. Here we have the broken shotgun. If I was playing as Chris, I would have no Barry to save me from that room. I would have to find this before I could possibly get that shotgun there. If I had my canteen, if I could fill it up right here too. Also, I'd like to point out that I had to lockpick my way into this room. Chris does not have the lockpick. He would have to have a little tiny key. You can find some of those are kind of finite. So just getting a shotgun, much harder for Chris. And getting, you know, those acid rounds. Those are for a grenade launcher that Chris just doesn't get. Another one of these batteries just lying around. Don't mind if I do. There's a zombie right here, if I recall. No? Okay. I hear a clattering door, though. Okay, it's throwing me off. And I don't remember this being in a room in the original. I think it was just like in that alcove. It's the Eye of the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. It's the shotgun shells I don't really have room for, but we'll take anyway, because, I mean, they're shotgun shells. And also, I need to spin back so that I can put the yellow eye in later. I should really stop playing this at some point. Like, it is late. This is one of my longer streams. But, you know, it's GameCube Resident Evil, kind of. And I really like this game, so it's, Oh, this is one of those handy little just, one-sided locks, if I recall. Yep. Which makes this a much more reasonable path for, again, like routing. Usually, if I'm playing this seriously, I will pick, do I want to have the left side item box room or the right side item box room? I will not do both, because, like, it's a bit much. And, oh, is this going to be the best note in the game? I think this might be the best note in the game. I just, again, you know, they figure you've played the original. We're allowed to... What does that say on that poster? Okay, you're a special friend, but I was looking at the poster. Well, I got Taser to show off, right? Here you go. Thanks for replacing that. Oh, now you get it too, huh? You want to get tased too? Okay. I'm playing for real. I'm not going to save it. Anyway, yeah, good old Keeper's Diary. Played poker tonight with Scott and Elise from security and Steve from... hang on, actually. Just bear with me a moment. I remembered a thing existing. I'm going to have to find real quick, like... We can get some professional voice acting for this particular document. Just, yeah. Do. I may have to skip through this video a little bit, but it's gonna be worth it. Hopefully I don't have to block an ad. I may have to block an ad.
Lucky number 7.
Yep. Yeah,
7 days of the week.
Just
7 wonders of the world.
that tab. I don't care about your thing. Get thy brand off my stream. So, the voice actress for the tall lady from Resident Evil 8 that everybody likes was, for some reason, asked
May 9th, 1998. At night, we
to
played
read along.
poker with Scott the guard, Elias and Steve the researcher. Steve was very lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new monster. It looks like a gorilla without any skin. Oh.
He's reading the
They
original
told me
version,
to
by the way.
feed him live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually ate it. Lady Dimitrescu approves. May 11th, 1998. Around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up suddenly. I don't like being woken up suddenly. He was wearing a protective suit that looks like a spacesuit. Idiot. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. It's no wonder those researchers never rest, even at night. May 12th, 1998. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. My skin grows musty and feels very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now, I feel better. Oh, that's fun. Okay, May 13th, 1998. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on my back, and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. Screw you, Steve. Frickin' Steve. May 14th, 1998. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They have been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. I found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out, but I'll probably just kill them. May 15th, 1998. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. It's my first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on the way out. They say the company has been ordered that no one leave the grounds.
Okay, no,
I can't even make a phone call. What kind of joke
Okay, this
is
person's got
this?
a whole day.
Do you know who I am? Blah, 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 blah. I would love to see Lady D throw a temper tantrum and go full diva. Ooh, I want to see her go full diva. Maybe I'll integrate that into this. For me, for you, for all of us. May 16th, 1998. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arms, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. Ooh, What the hell is happening to me? Origin story? Ba 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 ba. Is this how she became a vampire? She wore an infected scuba suit and that's how she became a 9'6" vampire? Oh, okay, we're jumping from May 16th, 1998 to May 19th, 1998. Words are hard. Fever, gone, but itchy. Hungry, and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy Scott came. Ugly face, so killed him. Tasty. Itchy tasty. That was fun.
It's an interesting acting choice. Anyway, just thought I'd show that off, because why not? So, actually, that's not the worst place if I were to put this down right now. It's a very memorable file. And that was, again, an interesting reading of it, but always like that for just being kind of the one time in the game when you really get, like, a handle on what is a zombie within this setting. I might as well actually finish up the West Wing. Something scratching sounds. Off the floor. I think that sounds actually like a tree branch scraping a window. So, okay, here we got some stuff going on. Hang on. One of those kind of plants, eh? Well, it has some kind of chemical for plants. Was this an actual choice? You got after. Okay, that's the red side. What then was the green side? Oh. Now you know. All these wonderful herbs. Gone now. There is, you know, the visible line where the one is going, you know, right here, right to the thing you can see, and the other one is in fact going right here to this. So it's not a blind choice, it's just a, you know, pay attention choice. Yeah, that's one of the various little death masks there for that coffin puzzle. Well, not so much puzzle, multi-key lock, let's call it. Also, I like that after you've done that correctly, it will still let you just, like, out of curiosity, kill your green herbs. Yeah, so this is kind of, unless I actually have to do that. Hello. Welcome. Try this hallway. I have no real reason to ever be in it again. Took you out earlier. Okay, yeah. Also, wait, did I just say mansion key? Excuse me. This is the armor key. Thank you. I keep accidentally hitting that second joystick. So there's a puzzle with this piano, and yet another one of the differences between Chris and Jill is Jill knows how to play the piano. Look at that shiny encryption. Look at shiny everything. Just wonderful game. What am I looking at here? There we go. And how well can I examine that? So what you're saying is if I came over to this piano and I tried to use this, it's no good. Gotta find that missing page to it first, which is a change, if I recall. You just kind of do it in the original version. But yeah, the piano puzzle, like, when you're playing as Jill, you just go play the piano. It's fine. When you're playing as Chris, Chris doesn't know how to play the piano, so you gotta find somebody else to play it for you. And let's see, did I have this key? I can't remember. Walking around. Yeah, anytime you leave, like, to their own devices long after the expectation turn will open a door eventually. Which is part of the reason I'm, like, avoiding killing when I can, because I want to shut it off. So from the other side. Yeah, you're the one who watered down here. Showing off how zombies are smart enough to do that. Good for you. You know what smart zombies get. There you go. Okay, so basically, though, that is the west side of the mansion, except for that stuff. And that's, I think, a pretty good sampler of the original Resident Evil. I should go out with some kind of bang. Let's see. Where's something splashy where I can get myself killed real quick to wrap this up? Get a little game over screen. But it's not as good as the original game over screen. Because the original Resident Evils would, like... oh, did the first one do it or the first one just not do it? I know Resident Evil 2 and I believe 3 made a point of, like, when you die, here is your body, like, in the state of how you were killed. Here are, like, whatever zombie is coming over to... Hi. So yeah, I believe the new clock will have to like replace that wooden emblem with the gold one from somewhere else, and then I can just hands of the clock, and then I can get a thing. Or something along those lines. I think I have the key to this one. I hope I have the key to this one. Yes, okay. So, okay, I can at least finish that anecdote this way. Oh, I love the Shark Hallway, and the remake has fun with the Shark Hallway. Out here on the other lovely balcony, with this like really nice glass table and like handgun ammo, patio furniture. It's just really nice out here. It's a great view. Got a little bench over here. Like this place is. You know, someone really appreciates having, you know, a nice place to sit and enjoy the night breeze. I appreciate it. And who else appreciates it? Our good friend here. Good old Forest. I do like how this game, like, does have you find the corpses of all the original team members, and really? No, I just throw things away, am I? But yeah, Forest here, on your first pass through the game, is just out here, you know, chilling, relaxing, next to the grenade launcher. A little bit faster than the usual zombie. It's still quite jukeable, but you know, a little bit faster. I'm just gonna have a nice little like sit down with him, talk about some things. Oh, I forgot Aggers. Okay, I'll take a bit. But yeah, on New Game Plus, he is no longer found here. He is found in that one second floor landing hallway. It's gonna go with the headcanon that he and Jill are dating, so they're just like out here necking on the patio. But yeah, he's like covered with explosives, and he's in that room, going at like close to your speed. And if you just shoot him once, that's it. Anyway, we're gonna fade to black on this, but these two, yeah. So that's the desk screen in this one. There's no showing the zombie eating your corpse. But yeah, that's the PC version of the GameCube version of Resident Evil, which is really just like one of my favorite games. It's really up there.